So students, we have seen a formula here for the gravitational force. Now let us do one question on it. Okay, so what kind of question we might have seen here, that how does the force of gravitation between two objects change when the distance between them is reduced to half? Yes, so as we have seen that the gravitational force also depends on the radius between two objects, and it depends in the inversely proportional manner. Okay, so the square of the radius, or we can say the distance, the square of the distance between two objects, the inverse proportional of that, it depends on the force. Okay, so the solution for this part is that the formula we are having is this, that force of gravitational is equals to capital G multiplied by m1 multiplied by m2 by r square. Okay, so here the distance is get reduced to half, so we can put the value of r as the r is r by 2. Yes, so r by 2 get whole squared. Okay, why? Because we have to take the value as the square part. हमें यहाँ पे square लेना है. Like r square was the earlier thing, but now because we have taken this as the half part, so r by 2 will get the square. Okay, now the distance is like this, so and everything else remains the same. Yes, okay, now we have just changed the distance part. Okay, we haven't changed the mass of the two objects, and the gravitational constant would be constant in the whole universe, so the distance part is going to be changed in this part. Okay, now what we're going to do here, as we have seen the new force, because the earlier force was having the value as capital G m1 m2 by r square. Now this r is replaced by this r, and now we are having this value. Okay, so this is the new force we are having. Now students, as you can see, this new force, because this r by 2 whole square would be written as r square, and 2 square will gives you the value 4. So here we have written this part as this, and the numerator part doesn't get changed. G m1 multiplied by m2 by r square by 4. And you know that जब भी कोई numerator denominator part में भी like this, you are getting the one fractional value in denominator, so this part will get the upside, like numerator part में चला जाता है. And you know, आपने ये पढ़ा होगा, like if you are having the value like this 5 divided by 1 by 2, so क्या होता है 5 divided by 1 by 2, that is could be written like this, so multiply by 2 like this, ये reverse हो जाता है and the sign would get changed. Okay, so here directly we can write that this denominator part would come inside on the numerator part, and this will become directly as 5 multiplied by 2. Okay, so the new force is this. So we can take this 4 part on the numerator thing, and here we can consider that 4 g m1 m2 divided by r square, and that g m1 m2 divided by r square was the previous force, that is before the reduction of the distance between two objects. Now, so we can say here that the new force is equals to the 4 times of the old force. और ये कब हुआ? जब हमने डिस्टेंस को हाफ कर दिया. देखा, तो फोर्स जो है वो 4 टाइम्स बढ़ गया है प्रीवियस फोर्स के.